It looks good. Yum. Wow. Check out that buttery gloss. I mean, we're all the things here, my friends. Spicy, garlicky, shrimpy. We are making my Korean shrimp scampi spaghetti. Now, first of all, I want to get going on my pasta water because even though I like to offend the Italians with my ingredients, I agree with them wholeheartedly on the pasta cooking method. Rolling boiling water, lots of salt. Now I want some spaghetti. And pretty much you should be able to make this sauce in the time it takes you to cook the spaghetti. So like 10 minutes or so. All right, now I'm gonna get this heating up. Now in goes my butter. And I know it's a lot of butter, but you do have to do a little bit of technique later on, which we'll get to. Now I do want a little bit of oil in here as well. So I've got some olive oil. And the key here is to get the garlic going in before that butter kind of melts, because I don't want the garlic to brown. I just want it to really subtly flavor all of that lovely butter. Now, my gochujang, and yes, I know gochujang isn't really at all typical of any kind of pasta dish, but I love the kind of funky fermented chilliness it adds to this dish. And I'm all for an Asian fusion pasta, you know that. So the key here is that I'm going to use the wine, the butter, so the butter has all the fat, and the wine is going to kind of emulsify everything, deglaze the pan, and make everything all kind of yummy and creamy. So if you have a look in here now, it's starting to get a really lovely, glossy kind of sauce going on. Oh, wow, that got so creamy so fast. All right, in with my prawns. And you kind of want to shake and stir at the same time. And that agitation gives you that lovely creamy glossiness in your sauce. Look at that. Squeeze of lemon juice here. I'm just going to let that wine cook out just a little bit, a few minutes, while I slice up some coriander. And yes, some of you think it's the devil's herb, so you could totally use parsley here as well. Okay, so at this point, my sauce and my shrimp are looking pretty lush in there. Now I'm gonna add in my pasta, and I wanna go straight from the pot into the pan because I kind of want some of that pasta cooking liquid going into the sauce as well. I'm gonna throw my coriander in here too. And this is it, guys. This is the technique. Just swirl and swish until you can almost see none of that sauce left. It's all been soaked up. Oh, that looks good. Now pop this straight out onto a plate because pasta will wait for no woman.
Or cameraman.
Or cameraman. Poor Dax. Now a little bit of cheese on top here. Now, all of those like cheese and seafood haters, I mean, I'm not about that. I need cheese. I need cheese always. You know that's a rule, Dax, apparently?
What's that?
You're not supposed to have like cheese and seafood, apparently, I think, in Italy.
What?
Well, I don't know. I always get in trouble for putting like cheese on my seafood pastas. Apparently it's a no-no. But, you know, do we care?
No, clearly not.
Just we've got gochujang in my pasta, so that's
Get
fine.
amongst it.
All right, cheese, no cheese. This is going to be good. I can smell it. It looks good. Yum. Wow. You know, this kind of like really quick butter sauce, it's all about the texture. It's actually not as rich as you would think, as the white wine and the lemon juice kind of has that acid that cuts through, but it's really, I mean, it's just so lush. And that little bit of spice from the gochujang is very, very good. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, why not hit the like button? And even better, I would love so much if you would subscribe and even hit that little bell button so you get notified every time I release a new delicious video. Thanks guys.